This video is sponsored by the Crossing Board, more about them at the end. Hey guys, and welcome back to another new Animal Crossing video. I'm Crossing Channel, and today I'll be going over all of the updates and changes you can expect throughout December in Animal Crossing New Horizons. With the winter season approaching fast in the Northern Hemisphere, the game introduces a lot of fun new items to craft, materials to collect, and much more to experience this cold season. As I detailed in a previous video, snow may have already begun to fall on your island. Well, get ready as snow is about to cover it very soon. If you're excited for me to get into all of these changes, be sure to leave a like and let's do this. Number 1. The build-up. December is the month of many changes, but quite a few of them are pretty subtle. For Northern Hemisphere players, you can expect to see the colour of the grass and the trees slowly fade as the days go by, with the nights becoming much shorter. Southern Hemisphere players can start to enjoy the treats of summer, as well as seeing summer shells wash up upon the beach and associated recipes for those for you to craft. For Northern Hemisphere players, the bulk of aesthetic changes will happen in the middle of the month when snow begins to settle around the 11th of December. Until then, you can expect flurries of snowfall, villagers dressed up cozily, and grass that is extremely faded. It's honestly a pretty cool look, and you can't really enjoy this for much of the year around, so make the most of it. Number 2. New toys. In December, Nook's Cranny will also get some pretty festive decorations outside and indoors, as you can expect to see with many of the seasonal changes in the game. The main thing you'll want to look out for, however, is the new seasonal items which you can only get from December 1st to December 25th. These are the new Christmas toys which were recently introduced in the latest update. There are lots of these with different color variations, and they're all super cute, so make sure you get your hands on them whilst you still can. My personal favorite is the new tent, which would be such a cozy place to cuddle up in during the coldest season of the year. Number 3. Snowfall and Snowflakes. The snow should settle on the 11th of December when it will completely cover your island. From this point onwards, you can expect to see your villagers dressed up in their snuggest outfits, occasionally holding a warm soup or drink to enjoy. These aren't the only changes you can expect around this time, however, as snowflakes will start to fall. You can use these to craft certain items in the game, like the iceberg flooring for example. To catch these snowflakes, you'll need to use your net and make sure you catch them before they can flutter away. Thankfully, they're not too fast, so you shouldn't have too much trouble getting a hold of them. Like usual, Isabelle should give you a recipe, but the bulk of recipe finding will require you going after balloons. It's not much fun, I know, but just remember they'll spawn from the beach area, so keep close to your beaches to see if any balloons make their way over there. Number 4. Snowboys. Of course, you can also build your very own snowboys around this time too, by pushing 2 snowballs you've found together. You may find yourself breaking these from time to time. It's incredibly easy to do so, but don't worry, you can simply enter and exit a building and find more snowballs which have respawned. In order to actually get recipes from your snowboys, which is the main objective here, you're going to need to build them perfectly. This can be a little bit complicated to explain in an updates and changes video, so I do plan on making a proper guide on the snowmen nearer the time and all of the items you can get. Keep an eye out for that. Either way, this is how you'll get the frozen items, which are honestly so cool, pun completely intended there. Perfect Snowboys will also give you a large snowflake every day until they melt, so make sure you get these from them. You will need these to craft the new frozen items, so make sure you're keeping up to date with your Snowboys and keeping them company before they face a horrific watery death at the end of their life cycle, which is just very tragic, honestly. Number 5. Ornaments. Festive fun continues throughout the month, starting on the 15th until the 6th of January for both hemispheres, as you can expect to see your cedar trees lit up with Christmas lights. Isabelle will let you know that you can shake these particular trees to get fallen ornaments. These different coloured ornaments can be used to craft some very festive items, so make sure you go out there and collect as many as you can, as you will need loads to get and craft all of these different new items. Once again, you'll need to find balloons to get the recipes for these items. It's pretty frustrating as I mentioned, but I'm sure you guys are about to get your hands on these new festive and illuminated items in this coming season. You can also customize these items to different colors, so make sure you go and do ones that look the best for your island theme. There's lots of cool possibilities here, and I personally love this Christmas tree. I can't wait to get even more though and decorate my entire island with some of these illuminated items. Number 6. New events. In terms of events, Northern and Southern Hemisphere players can look forward to Toy Day taking place on December 24th. You'll be tasked with delivering presents to your villagers for Jingle. Jingle is a new character who's returning from previous Animal Crossing games, and you can meet up with him on Toy Day. Here, you'll be able to unlock some pretty exciting new festive items, and I'm going to do a proper video on that event much nearer the time, so be sure to keep an eye out for that. Of course, right at the end of the month on December the 31st, you'll be able to celebrate the turning of the new year in the Resident Services Plaza alongside Isabelle, Tom Nook, Red, and your many island residents. You can expect to see a fancy countdown, fireworks, new music, and tons of exciting little changes that I won't go too into here, as I'll also be making a more in-depth video about this event and all of the new items you can get much nearer the time that this event actually happens. So I really hope you guys enjoyed checking out all of these exciting new changes, events, and items you can unlock this coming month. I tried to include as much from the Southern Hemisphere as I could, but as a Northern Hemisphere player without access to a Southern Hemisphere copy of the game, this was a little tricky, so let me know what I might have missed for the Southern Hemisphere. Either way, I hope you guys are excited as I am for this upcoming month. There are so many goodies and treats that you can really enjoy this time around, and I know it's just going to make so many players happy to get a hold of all these items. For me personally, I'm the most excited about the toy items because they're brand new and there's just so many of them, but I also can't wait to get some of the snowflakes, some of the frozen items, and the illuminated stuff too. In the comment section down below, let me know out of these what you're most excited for. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I want to give a big thanks to the sponsor of this video, The Crossing Board. The Crossing Board is a fan-made Animal Crossing magazine that is the perfect companion for any fan of the series. It's full of cute tips, quizzes, recipes, and so much more related to the series, and it's honestly one of the most charming Animal Crossing things I own. I get my issue every month, and it's something I get so excited about receiving. You can get your own each month by subscribing to the magazine via their website, which works similarly to other subscription services like Netflix and Spotify. By subscribing, you'll get a new issue each month, with the cutoff for the December issue approaching on December the 1st at 12 AM GMT, so be sure to subscribe before then to get your very own December issue. It's such a lovely magazine, and I highly recommend you guys getting a hold of it yourself. Be sure to check out the links in the description to learn more. I want to give a big thanks to the channel members for supporting the content I make here. If you want to become a channel member and get a whole bunch of cool perks, click the join button down below the video or click the link in the description to learn more. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, be sure to leave a like to show your support. You can also subscribe if you haven't already, and be sure to turn on channel notifications to get notified when I put up new videos.